Misfit Nation.
What are we gonna do?
Told you. We're gonna hang out, watch a movie.
It is the Misfit Nation.
Gonna take some pictures.
Welcome to the show.
Let's get a cock drop. Another cock drop in the comment box. Let's go. Let's go.
Running out of time, and we have a lot more questions to get to.
Country.
So let's hear from the Vice President. I have a number more questions.
I don't know where he comes from. I don't know where he comes up with these numbers.
Queens. 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 Queens.
Where did he go?
He's about to come up.
Oh, another one behind you.
There's one behind me.
I broke the one behind you. Behind us. One broken down. Oh my god.
It was unfortunate.
Oh my god. Oh, get it. We gotta get up. We gotta get up.
For the latest in gaming culture, commentary, or if you just want to see me fuck these noobs up, follow me on Twitch, Skrillkill, SKRILLKIIL.
When I started this show, I said to myself, I thrive in Shark Tank environments. And my point is to anybody, don't jump into the fucking Shark Tank unless you're ready to swim with sharks.
We all know they are very dangerous. We must get ready for it.
The Misfit Nation. Misfit Nation. Misfit Nation.
The Misfit Nation.
Misfit Nation.
The Misfit Nation.
Misfit Nation.
Misfit Nation. Misfit.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. 'Cause I've been blasting and laughing for so long that even my mama thinks how my mind is gone. And I ain't never crossed a man who didn't deserve it.
The real gangster vulture. What, he added some soul to it.
The AI did.
And your homies might be lined in chalk.
Let's be real. There was like 20 black people that sounded like him. And then better.
What happened?
There was like 20 black people that sounded like him at the same time.
Let's also be real.
Coolio did it better. That's his only song.
Frank Sinatra probably knew more killers than fucking any of the Bloods and Crips. Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't. They just made you think he was. He ain't shit.
Remember when he sent he sent Jimmy a bottle?
Now, if you want to talk about gangsters,
that was Bobby Vinton.
Yeah, it was Bobby Vinton. Yeah. If you want to talk about gangsters, Sammy Davis Jr. was a fucking gangster. He was actually a gunslinger, like the second fastest gunslinger.
Gunslinger?
Yeah.
In what?
Hollywood.
Oh.
next to the Baldwin brothers.
Nah, next to Buddy from Gunsmoke.
Gunsmoke. Huh. What about Chuck Norris?
Chuck Norris is a fraud, and he got Bruce Lee killed.
What?
So he could be like the karate guy on TV.
What just came in and dropping bombs? I don't know.
I'm shocked.
I don't know what to do with that.
I'm shocked.
Hey,
I'm
look
surprised
it up,
he didn't come through the door and get karate chop you. That's sacrilege.
Hold on, it's getting to my favorite part.
We give Chuck Norris too much grievance for having a slow roundhouse kick on Walker, Texas Ranger.
You ever seen the videos where they show like things just hitting him from out of nowhere? It's like ridiculous.
Listen, man. It's Chuck Norris.
So blind to see that the ones we heard.
I didn't even know this was still playing.
Are you? You just drowned it out. That's the father thing in you.
I thought you said you didn't like jazz.
This isn't jazz. This is swing, baby.
It's a derivative.
This is big swing.
Man, this ain't even swing, bro. They can't scat to that, man.
Can't get jiggy with this shit, man.
You guys just don't know about real soul.
This is bourbon on the ice, smoking a stogie by a fireplace music. That's what
This is some bland
Yes, you're chilling on the yacht.
You're not cutting a rug to that, bro.
You're not cutting a rug to it. You're doing bland people things.
Bland people.
Why does everything
you're making kale fucking smoothies?
Why does everything have to be cutting a rug, dancing and twerking all over
It's
the place?
because we have too much rhythm to contain it. You know, it's
because that was swing.
Is that what they call it? Rhythm.
Yeah, it's rhythm.
I know you watch Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
That's the real swing right there.
What about Jerry Lewis? He could dance. Pretty good dancer.
All right, man. We probably lost half the audience talking about this shit.
Fuck.
What's
yeah,
up,
that
y'all?
was, by the way, that wasn't really Frank Sinatra. Redoing Gangster's Paradise. That was AI.
You don't say.
That was AI? Oh, wow.
I just didn't want people to be misled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thinking
you're honest.
Old Blue Eyes is back.
Well, but that was Frank. That was an imitation of Frank Sinatra.
It's AI singing "Gangster's Paradise" as Frank Sinatra.
That's Frank Sinatra. Gotcha.
It was pretty fucking clear. It wasn't like I didn't hear any. Like it really sounded like him.
They probably did some editing and stuff after they got the renderation of
I'm
the
sure.
AI back. Yeah.
I'm sure. But even that, it doesn't sound like computerized.
No, it sounded pretty good.
Yeah, there wasn't like an auto-tune-y sound to it. So yeah, they're getting really good. All right, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
This show might be AI right now.
Fuck knows.
You never know.
Thank you for the glizzies.
Oh my
Why? That doesn't even go with anything we said, bro.
AI.
That's NPC. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I just didn't want to hear it again, so it doesn't go with anything we said.
He's trying to find a reason to hate it.
He's trying to find a reason to take it out. Like, Jesus Christ.
Well, take it out. Whoa. Hey, come on now.
Now you got to press it again.
Thank you for the glizzies.
Shut your fucking white vagina!
I deserve that.
All right. Well, welcome to the show. I'm your host. Well, welcome to the Misfit Nation podcast. I'm your host, Crishaun the Don. Follow me on X at Crishaun the Don.
It's your boy Skrill. Follow me on Twitch, Skrillkill, SKRILLKIIL, and on X, same name.
Jello. It's Wonder.
Oh.
Y'all got that? Y'all caught that?
Thank you for the glizzies.
I never wanted to hear Wonder so bad, bro. God,
you can follow me on all social media platforms at I Am Wonder. IAMWNDA. Yeah.
Nice. All right, well, real quick, let me tell you what we're going to do here. We're going to actually do our Twisted Metal review. And then we're going to cut off and go to the backup channel. We figured the Twisted Metal review is safe enough to go on the main channel, right?
I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe we should just cut off and go to the backup, right?
No. We got this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm for the most part, I'm positive on it. So we'll get to that in a minute. But if you haven't watched it, I guess spoilers.
Spoiler
alert.
Just meet us at the backup channel if you haven't finished watching it yet.
There you go. And then we'll talk about some real riffraff on the backup channel. We'll use the F and the N word the stuff you like.
Yeah, we'll let it fly. Let it fly on there.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. By the way, we have Misfit Ranks, Misfit Ramdale, Peter Ortiz, Lawton Cummings, Misfit. I've seen Lawton a few times. I actually know Lawton. Good dude. And I said Misfit Ramdale.
He must have gotten bullied.
Oh,
why? Because his last name is Cummings.
No, because he got Lawton Cummings, bro.
Like a lot of Cummings.
Somebody had to make that connection somewhere.
Definitely.
Yeah. Shout out to all of you guys in the chat. All right. Well,
I mean, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Let's get into the Twisted Metal review here.
I always go first. Somebody else take it away.
Well, I'll just say that I
could go first.
Oh, if you want to go first, go ahead.
Because I was the one that brought it to the show the first time and said it was trash.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, I'm damn near done with it, and I have to actually take back my words.
Same here.
Because I take back my words.
I roasted it a little bit too on the
shittiest trailer ever. Though I'm not going to lie to you guys, but you made it up with the product.
They truly picked probably. I mean, they picked one of the worst scenes to do, but. I'll put it this way. The first, I would say 3 episodes. It took me about 3 episodes before I stopped cringing. Anthony Mackie was just cringing me the fuck out for the first. He kind of did throughout the whole thing. He might have been the weakest part of the whole thing.
Yeah, he was really.
Because
from the beginning we said he wasn't needed. He kind of. They needed the protagonist, of course, but could have been anybody.
It wasn't so much his acting was pissing me off, but it was more of like, for me, it seemed like he was trying to he did this and he was like, all right, I'm gonna go for being like the next Will Smith. I'm gonna be like action dude, but I'm gonna be funny at the same time.
He's been doing that for a minute, and that's why I hate that man.
He's been trying to be Will Smith.
Yeah,
right?
He's been trying to be Will Smith for the last 7 years.
Yeah, and he's okay at it, but it's like it's too transparent. Like it's dude, like you need to find your own thing. I think. And his character John Doe was like he was borderline stupid.
Yeah,
he was borderline retarded.
It was meant. See, the thing is, there were little blotches in the storyline that just doesn't make sense. Like he supposedly woke up bloody in a car. Couldn't remember anything, but he knows how to read. He knows little jabs that are recent and old, and it was just weird. It was weird for someone that wasn't supposed to know anything.
You haven't gotten to the part where it kind of explains that a little more. But I mean, we don't even have to necessarily talk about that. But I mean,
if I haven't gotten there yet, it took way too long for character development.
For John Doe, yeah, I think so.
They gave us fucking Agent Stone before John Doe. That's stupid.
Agent Stone was great though. I thought he held a lot of that shit together.
He's a bitch.
I think
I hated him, but you were supposed to hate him.
That was woke as fuck though. Just to let you know
the cop is
he's a rent-a-cop and he was never a really authority.
And he also is like he's police brutality.
Yeah,
I mean, but that makes sense in the Twisted Metal world.
Check this out.
He was a character too.
My nigga Sweet Tooth held that motherfucker together.
Yes, he was definitely
Sweet Tooth. On the hinge.
Shout out to Samoa Joe. Great.
Shout out to Will Everett.
His fucking
his
fucking backstory, like that shit. I honestly, without Sweet Tooth, it'd probably be like a 4 to me.
They could never do a Twisted Metal without Sweet Tooth.
I know, but
they did his character very well though. They had this like sick fucking like demented psychopath thing, but then they added this weird like you almost empathized with him a little bit. Bro, and then he would destroy that for you.
I agree with him, and then he did some crazy shit, and I was like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
And I didn't expect him to be like, I thought he was going to be the villain for the show, and he kind of was like maybe for the first episode, and then
towards the end, he went back to his roots.
He just wanted to murder and
because
kill,
because at the end of the day, Sweet Tooth, his end goal is chaos, so it doesn't really matter, who's in the way at that point. He was having fun. He was at the tip of his bloodthirstiness at the end of that.
And writers, can we be a little bit more original when it comes to post-op? What's it called?
Post-op.
Post-op. Like when we get it, bro. Niggas are alone, and then they get inanimate objects, and they become best friends with it. But that's just so fucking played out now.
There's a lot of tropes that were pissing me off too. I'll tell you, the first it was 3 episodes. They did the same thing where every episode had like isn't it goofy that we put this song in here?
Yeah.
First it was the thong song, then it was the Barbie girl.
I'm a Barbie girl.
Then it was Hanson.
The Barbie girl
Bop.
was funny because it was supposed to be a torturous song. They played it for them to be tortured.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
They made him write fucking
fill out applications and shit.
Those are the shits that they remember was tedious.
and they're basically at a DMV.
Yeah, they were at a DMV.
Yeah.
I want to say the first episode was hard to get through because Anthony Mackie, I feel like you know, and I don't want to take anything away from him because I do think he's a good actor. You know what I mean?
Also, can I say this?
Yeah.
I didn't realize what a fatty he was. He's pretty chubby. There's a few
I don't know. You're
scenes
supposed to call a man a fatty, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. What are you looking at?
Why not?
I don't know. I think us melanated people have another definition for fatty, bro. It just came off weird when you said it.
Like marijuana cigarette. That's a fatty.
Back in like 95, bro.
This man's stuck in Woodstock, bro.
Oh man. Okay, look, I think honestly, I think any of the Wayans brothers could have filled that role.
Get the fuck out of here. That's a ridiculous thing.
If it was Marlon Wayans, I would have turned it off.
I'm telling
halfway
you,
through the
bro.
first
I wouldn't even have watched it.
Because the way he was acting, it reminded me of a Wayans brother. It was trying to be goofy and serious.
To be honest, Wayans brother, Marlon does touch on the like the gay humor, but it's only him like pretending to get raped by a ghost and shit like that. All that innuendo that Anthony Mackie was doing, that's not Wayans. They wouldn't do that.
Anthony Mackie was like, and that could be the writing though, because the writing was a little iffy too.
You ever heard Anthony Mackie in an interview? It's just like fucking John Doe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember the episode of Breaking Bad where there was a fly in the lab?
Yeah.
That episode where
the most annoying episode
in the ball pit was useless.
I guess it was. I mean, they had to, I guess, build the relationship between him and Quiet.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I want to, for the positives. They did tie in the video game very well. I think
they did. They had all the characters.
All the characters.
They did.
They even made me care about certain characters I didn't give a shit about. But
Stu, I fuck with Stu, man.
Stu, wait, who was Stu again?
Fat cop.
Oh yeah, Stu was cool.
Stu was cool.
Yeah, they tied in, you know, the Granny Dread with the whole.
I fuck with Granny Dread, bro. I fuck with that episode. That shit was funny.
That episode was good.
But yeah, they tied in like the Easter eggs and all that shit very well. I wasn't disappointed. And then the part we have to spoil for Wonder is because I was watching the whole thing going like, wait a minute, where's the tournament? And I'm like sitting there, and for a minute, it took me a while to go like, all right, I guess it's not going to be a tournament. I'll just watch it though.
Season 2, baby.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because you saw them meet Calypso and all that.
Yeah.
And when I heard the name, I was like, okay, at the end of this shit, I know the tournament's coming. So, and that's why I was like,
when I saw Calypso, I was like, okay, it's got to come at some point.
If you remember the original Twisted Metal, it had a different objective than the rest of them. It was like the beginning of the tournament, getting to the tournament. It was like eliminations to get to the tournament at the end for Twisted Metal 2.
But I was also getting the feeling that they were, and I'm not crazy familiar with the games.
I love the games.
Tell me if I'm wrong or right, but I felt like they were more going off of Twisted Metal Black. Because of the characters, mainly.
No, they were going mainly off Twisted Metal 2.
Twisted Metal 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you say that?
Agent Stone.
Yeah, I was gonna say Stone was in 2.
Stone is in.
You're right. Yeah. Fuck. Good point. But yeah, I mean, they also didn't show a lot of the characters. They mentioned them,
and the cheat code that he puts in for Turbo and shit was definitely from
the game, right?
2. Yeah.
Oh, from 2.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I knew that shit like the back of my hand. When he did it, I was like, oh, he about to go faster.
Right. Well, also the reason why I was saying I think it was a little further was because it was like Sweet Tooth, his father was dead. Charlie.
They did a mashup.
So, yeah, they kind of played around with the timelines, I guess. Okay. So, yeah, it's Oh, go ahead.
Fun fact: Evelyn is a vehicle that was similar in the game, and throughout the game it evolved differently. So it shows that even in this one, the beginning they had the guns mounted, and then the next one with the red rocket on top. That's all part of the game as a code.
As he goes through. Yeah.
So,
that's cool.
Okay, got you.
Wasn't a Subaru though, but it kind of looked like it.
I think it was a solid show. And I'm ready for season 2. It's just the first couple episodes was definitely
I don't know. I was just
it was
in
cheesy.
it for first.
It wasn't hard to get through it. It was just like a couple parts were like, oh fuck, this is gonna be shitty, and then it got better and better as it went.
Was it just me, or did y'all know Quiet's brother was gonna die as soon as you saw him?
Honestly, I didn't know the characters very well. I just knew the pink hearse.
Yeah.
I didn't know those characters very well, so I didn't.
It's just the way he was talking and shit. I was like, yo, they're not gonna keep him. He's too annoying.
Fair enough.
really-
but I mean, he comes back. It's not like he's dead, but he's still in the show.
Yeah.
But that scene also really really made a statement for Stone, because that made it go like, oh shit, that guy's not.
He's not fucking around.
He's not somebody to fuck with.
Yeah.
So it was a very good way. And I also don't think, again, spoiler, but I don't think he killed himself at the end.
Who, Stone?
No.
Nah.
Because I think he's going to be in the.
It's just like the game.
Yeah.
And once they didn't show it. So if they don't show it, that's open ended.
Yeah, exactly. They tried to do that with Sweet Tooth. They made you think for a second he might be
his
dead.
mask is burned. He's just got a hole in his head and he's mad. He's gonna kill everybody.
Yeah.
No friends.
Well, good. I mean, good for Samoa Joe. He actually has a gig now.
Yeah.
A good gig.
He's got fans.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe always have fans.
Oh, he's got new fans.
But then it's like once you watch the show, that trailer, you understand it a little bit more, because you're like, okay, that is his character. Like, I think if they did go the route that I was thinking, where they just made him completely evil, it would have been less entertaining. The fact they made him kind of funny, kind of empathetic, kind of endearing, but then he's the psychopath. It was almost, I was getting Joker feels from it, just not, obviously not on that level, but like where you feel that kind of same thing. Sometimes you agree with him.
Yeah, thank you for your honesty. You can survive.
What?
You can live. Thank you for your honesty.
Oh, yeah.
He got pissed at the good review. That was hilarious. For real? Nobody's ever given me a bad review before. Gee, I wonder why.
Because every time they did, you're a liar.
But yeah, no, and even his backstory, I didn't know none of that prior to them showing it, and him stabbing the dog on the stage after the dog showed him up. How is the dog funnier than me?
That was pretty funny. Yeah,
I feel him. It's like I was waiting for this maybe some black kid to come out who was funny. And here comes this
the
dog.
only part of Sweet Tooth that was bothering me is Wonder kind of brushed on it was the what was it, Henry, the bag thing.
Yeah,
it was kind of like,
Did
what
that
the
piss
fuck is
you all
this?
off?
It wasn't pissing me off because they didn't do it too much. It wasn't like Wilson from Castaway.
Nah, that shit was funny as hell, bro. He walked away with Stu and left the bag with a gun.
With a gun. That's the parts that were making me laugh. Or he'd have the bag sitting there with a drink.
Yeah, and then when it clips back to the drink is empty.
Yeah. Nah, that bag was great.
I have a feeling they're gonna have something with the bag, like it actually
The bag's still
talks or
alive.
something.
He was right there. Bag's still there.
Bag's still
the
there.
bag's gonna get shot or something, and he's gonna go crazy.
He's gonna lose his mind.
He's gonna be like,
oh shit.
Yeah, I mean they can only fuck it up now. I'm all in.
That's the scary part. Season 2 come out, that shit trash. You're losing so bad.
You
bro.
losing Anthony Mackie, you get Michael B. Jordan.
Hey, I wouldn't mind that actually.
That might be a I don't know. Anybody could be John Doe.
Well, they do. Yeah, that's true. But they do have well, Sweet Tooth. Back to what you were saying. Sweet Tooth's backstory is pretty fucking interesting too. Because one of the cars, I don't know if you knew this, are driven by an alter ego of Sweet Tooth. What's his real?
Oh, the
Marcus Kane.
Yeah, the well, not wouldn't be the kid, the adult version.
He's basically like a hobo. He's a bum. Yeah.
Okay.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean they're gonna bring back a lot of the characters, so they could theoretically get a better cast now that the show is actually getting good reviews and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows who the other characters are going to be?
Can we talk about Quiet real quick?
Go ahead. Too much woman power for me, but I was all right with.
Listen, it was palatable.
She wasn't like
she wasn't beating up the world. Yeah. She beat up one dude who was already licking her boot. She had the advantage.
Right. She was using her sex appeal.
Yeah.
She was doing
And I will
she
say,
killed the other dude with his dick in his hand.
He was jacking off to kitty porn, so he had to go.
Yeah.
Now,
by the way, the preacher character was pretty interesting too.
He was dope.
I liked it.
I will say I didn't find her attractive until that scene where she was in the garage about to kill him, and she had her leg up. I was like, damn, she's not bad looking. And then the lights went back to dim, and I was like, oh.
Well, they cleaned her up a little bit for that scene.
Yeah. But I think
sex her up.
They did a good job of picking normal looking characters. I'd say like nobody looked like they were a super megastar. I guess I could say.
Well, it's the
You know what I'm trying to say?
apocalypse, so they had to pick. They had to pick some fucked up looking people or fuck them up.
Can we? I like how they just filmed in California. They didn't even have to set that up.
They didn't have to dress anything.
They just put a gate up in front of a random street.
Just put a construction.
They just paid. They paid a bunch of fucking bums to play the.
Hold it down.
Yeah, play the background.
Yeah, you guys don't even have to go anywhere. Just stay right here.
Yeah. They all look like the dead people that get annihilated.
Should we act? No, just do what you're doing.
Just do what you're doing.
Do you?
Oh shit.
Yeah. I guess that's. I mean, any last words on Twisted Metal?
Yeah. How do you guys feel about their social commentary? All the rich people, behind the walls, all the criminals on the outside.
I mean, it's pretty. I think,
given the state of the world,
given that it took place in the apocalypse, I believe that's exactly how it goes down. It's third world shit.
Yeah, but think about that, because if you look at the town people that are safe behind the walls, they're not happy. And most importantly, they're not armed and they don't have choices. Like they have to follow whatever their leader says because the leader is armed.
Not only that, it's like when people try to like go like, okay, somebody who's shoplifting from Walgreens and stealing, lotion, 80 bottles of lotion and perfume. Oh, well, they're just trying to feed their family. It's like if you were to take the social commentary of Twisted Metal, it's like that's the situation where people are desperate. Where they're stealing food. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? It's not the same from what's going on in the world now.
Right.
So I mean, as far as like the wokeness of it, I'm trying to remember if there was any wokeness.
I think there really wasn't much. There was a couple of white jokes here and there, but you got to give that to the black man to say. So
I guess so.
Oh, fuck it. But I don't think overall it didn't have any like overreaching messages of any one other. It was just a regular show, and that's what I like about it.
Yeah, I don't know if I just can't remember or if there just wasn't any, but
there wasn't much.
Or there wasn't much.
And there were minute shit. It was minute. Again, woman empowerment, that was in there. Yeah, female leader. Well,
I'll tell you, I think it's with the trucking thing.
The trucking thing too.
Lesbian
truckers.
Lesbian.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How stereotyping? I like that.
Fucking Poison Ivy be fucking tinkering with plants, get shot in the neck and don't die. That's crazy.
I thought she was dead.
I thought she was done for.
All right. Well, before we move on, anybody have any thoughts on the Peter Ortiz thoughts on the live action One Piece? Since we're on the subject of entertainment.
Pete, I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it though, but I'm waiting for Sunday. It's coming on Sunday.
SummerSlam?
No.
Oh.
Joy Boy.
Oh no, SummerSlam's tomorrow.
What?
Joy Boy is coming on Sunday.
Sounds like isn't that Ellen Page's book?
What? No, man. That's Luffy. Gear 5. the peak of his power dropping on Sunday.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I'm talking to Pete. Pete know what I'm talking about, bro. Don't worry. We'll have this conversation another time. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. The fans know. Y'all know. It's for Platinum Ham. He know. If he was in here, you feel me? All right, I'm moving on.
Calling people out.
I still don't know what that was. What is this? What's it called?
So Luffy is the main character of One Piece. One Piece is an anime, and they did a live adaptation, and they dropped that on Netflix. So they did a live version of an anime show, and they put it on Netflix.
Ah.
Thank you for the glizzies.
Somehow appropriate.
All right. Well, we're gonna go over to our. Most people are on the backup channel already. There's one on the main channel. So if you are on the main Misfit Nation channel, go over to the backup. It's in the description. So if you're on the channel that says just Misfit Nation, you're on the main channel. Did I explain that right?
I think you did.
Just go to it's at the Misfit Nation podcast. You just add podcast to it. All right. Well, we're gonna get off here.
Let's get into some real shit.
Get into the real shit.
Yeah.
Like the fucking homo that's running Canada. Now, when he when he announced his divorce, I immediately, and I you could read it on Twitter. Me and Zach Bings had a little exchange. I immediately said, "Gay love affair." I'm seeing it. This guy's a fucking homo.
Toe tapper.
Wife found out, or
pillow biter.
Yeah, or the wife was like, "Oh, I accept your lifestyle," and then like he was getting boofed a couple too many times, and she thought about it, and she lost respect for him. Like, I can't have a husband
that gets boofed.
Who's getting boofed.
That's fucking disgusting. Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? It caught up with her.
I mean, look, they all women always try to embrace homosexuality until it's their man. Like when it's their man, it's like, nah, wait, hold on, slow down.
He tries to be open-minded.
What's wrong with me? I have a butthole too.
Why you gotta have him?
Exactly.
Why you gotta have you?
Misfit ranks Trudeau is definitely a rollerblader.
Yo, that's crazy with knee pads.
And he rollerblades while he holds his ankles.
He does one of those.
While he's doing a split, he's holding his fucking ankles.
Holding his ankles. That's crazy.
He has a big ass headphones on and he's holding them like this.
All right, well,
he strides. He twists his hips while he strides.
Evidence to
no, there's rumors, and usually when it comes to Democrats and rumors, that's usually just them throwing the word rumor. But supposedly there's rumors that him and some Frenchie.
The ambassador?
Yeah, the ambassador of France.
France? It might be true.
He likes the French boys.
He likes the
you know what rhymes with baguette?
Jesus.
Oh! You get a dap for that one.
Oh my God!
Oh.
We're on the backup, right?
Oh, yeah. I hope I turned the right one off.
Fucking get a message in the morning. All right, well, warned you, motherfucker.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, I mean, well, because Wonder, you brought up something too. Did you what did you see? Because all I just saw was rumors are out there, and
I saw photos, but I don't know if that was AI or not.
Yeah, you can't tell these days, right?
Yeah.
I saw photos, but I also can't tell if it's the one where it's like they're walking by each other. And they make it, the angle looks like they're kissing.
Wait, was it a Birdman Wheezy photo, or was it?
Because that was one when they're forehead to forehead, like.
Trudeau. Sorry, I didn't have any of these ready. I just put in Trudeau gay. Oh, here's they're caressing each other like. I mean, that could just be.
There's more. Fam.
That could be brotherly, right?
I seen another one.
Look, I know. There's different customs in different countries. All right, I'll play devil's gay advocate.
You didn't have to say gay. The devil is a faggot.
You know, like in other countries, they do the whole take your hand like this, and some countries like the
Italians
women,
kiss on the
curtsies. Cheek. Yeah, shit like that. So I don't know if they caught him in the moment of a French man, like saying hello. Because I've never said hello to a French man.
It's like the mafia kisses on the cheek. Black guys do like handshakes.
Yeah.
And Canadians
we get real intricate.
Hold each other by the side of the head and stare in each other's eyes longingly. They gently brushes his hair behind his ear.
Oh shit, it's crazy, bro.
Now,
That's
before
funny.
I gotta take this off the screen before I start scrolling on Twitter. Especially with the word gay in the search bar.
Oh my god. That is a thread you don't want no parts of.
Exactly. Now this,
I mean, he looks happy. Love wins, right?
He looks more than happy. He looks liberated. That's how you know there's a difference between like I'm happy for somebody.
Like, Trudeau says, "I'm not straight no more. I'm delivered.
I'm the T."
Oh shit.
Oh. Let's see. Okay. That's him frolicking. Him sauntering in a pride parade. I mean, listen. I don't think it's the reason why I'm pointing this out is because I think it's fair to say if a dude participates in this type of shit, I think I could question his sexuality. I think that's fair.
Yeah, because what are you celebrating pride for? What do you have pride? Because heterosexual people don't have pride in their sexuality. It just is what it is.
You think it could just be political? But
all right, see, that's just not fair.
Now that is yeah, that's natural.
He's sitting like Pee Wee Herman right now.
R.I.P.
Not really. Rest in piss.
He's literally sitting. Why?
Jerking off in the theater with kids, bro.
There wasn't kids in the theater. It was the sex theater.
There was a sex theater?
Yeah.
I thought there were children present.
Where if you're gonna jerk off in public, and it's a sex theater, that's not really public. I think that's overblown.
Okay, I didn't know. Yeah, I thought it was a regular theater.
Now I don't know. Was he on the Epstein logs, or does he have other shit? Maybe.
Him and the fucking Six Flags guy though, always rubbed me the wrong way.
Just like I was a young dude.
He's sitting like my Aunt Linda.
That's funny.
That's like a natural position. He's not trying anything there. He's just being a fag.
He's like a puppet.
Just being.
He has to sit like that to hold it in.
Looks like a puppet, bro.
He is a puppet.
He looks like he has the black lines right here. Oh,
he's a furry.
He's. I don't think I wanna. Spidey.
Bro, what? This is the.
He's a leader of a country.
Bro.
What a package.
And this is why America is the greatest country in the world because of our strength. The country above us is allowed to have a leader like this. That's facts. Because if this
they are backed by Britain.
No,
too.
fuck that. If this nigga was ruling the country above Russia, it'd be over for him. it'd be donezo for him.
Oh, they'd be moving in, definitely.
Yeah, are you kidding me? Taking Crimea and Canada, nigga.
This is ours now. You faggots will give us Ukraine now.
Ukraine.
Oh, fuck.
We can all be Russian. That's what they would just say. All right. Well,
yeah.
I don't know why they're getting divorced. I don't know what the official reasoning is. But you know, couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
I hope she takes everything. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, this is where I'm rooting for the woman.
Yeah, 100%.
But since he's
She's
who he is, he's gonna exile her. Watch.
Oh Jesus!
Yo,
He is a dictator.
You divorce the leader, and he just take your passport. Like,
Yeah.
bitch,
You're no longer
stop playing with me, bitch.
a part of my place. Anywhere, bitch.
How can you divorce me if you're not a citizen?
It does say till death do us part, right?
And I really have to go by this.
I do want to move on. Let's see. Damn, you got to Photoshop rollerblades and the photos of Trudeau in the green top and white pants.
That might be crazy.
There's a lot of blackface pictures of Trudeau too, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, he's a
Lots of
massive
blackface.
He's a massive racist and a dictator and a egotistic. He's an egotistical maniac and homosexual.
I mean, it's
It's a whole package.
I guess to stay away from being liable. There's no proof that he's gay. I'm just assuming. And I think I'm right. I think I'm allowed to say that.
I absolutely agree.
I believe. And anybody who participates in LGBTQ shit that's not gay is gay to me. I question you.
Gotta question it.
Yeah. And a lot of these guys turn out to be that. Turn out to be flamers. So. Speaking of flamers, you want to talk about him?
What the fuck happened to him, bro? What happened?
Neil
What
deGrasse?
happened? I thought he was the smartest dude in the world. What happened?
You remember when he was a scientist?
Yeah.
Damn, that was good times. I love listening to him talk about the stars.
I mean, he's a space expert.
Yes. But I mean, what space are we talking about now?
Outer.
Outer.
You're definitely not
Outer.
world. Yeah, not worldly.
Not inner space.
No.
Because he sounds like a fucking retard when he talks about that.
Definitely.
Neil deGrasse Tyson talking on Stephen A. Smith's podcast about transgenderism.
Okay.
Am I right? Is that pretty much it?
My point is
Him explaining it, I guess, from a scientific perspective. Now, let's remember, he's not an expert. He's just a scientist on, like, astrology.
Mm-hmm.
Is it astrology? Astronomy?
Yeah. Astronomy.
Am I wrong? I don't know which
astronomy.
one. Astrophysicist.
Yes.
But obviously not this. And we'll just point out why. We'll pick it apart. Peter Ortiz, space doesn't exist. I'm starting to agree with that point of view because these fucking spacers.
No matter how many of you niggas say the Earth is flat or space don't exist, does not make it not true, bro. Come on.
This motherfucker right here. This guy's starting to make me believe otherwise.
You could be right and wrong at the same time. Come on.
You're right.
Come on.
my point is apparently the XXXY chromosomes are insufficient because when we wake up in the morning, we exaggerate whatever feature we want to portray the gender of our choice.
Let's break that down. So basically, like, we all have facial hair. We're just exaggerating. Like, if we wanted to be women, the facial hair wouldn't grow.
If we internally wanted to be women?
Yes. If we woke up and we're like, hey, I'm gonna be a woman today. He's basically saying that it's fluid.
I mean, that's the argument, and the whole basis of their argument is that you can be whatever you want at any time.
No, he's going beyond that.
What's he saying?
He's almost making the argument that there's no such thing as gender. Like, you wake up every day and you exaggerate what you think is being a male. That's what he's saying.
Okay.
Like, to a degree, like when people say gender is a social construct, it's like, yeah, in some aspects, it's like we do have like certain duties and roles that we play as our genders. So it's like that's not an exaggeration though. That's like it's kind of just what we I guess what we naturally do.
But why is that a bad thing?
That's another point. Why is social construct such a bad thing? Explain that.
It's not. It keeps some semblance of order.
It keeps social construct, I would assume,
or sense,
is the root of society, right? A social construct.
I just don't see how a man who is based in science can look in the camera and say somebody wakes up and then picks their gender, a gender of their choosing. What does that mean?
But how does that? That's what I'm saying. Where he's saying that like the XY chromosomes and all that shit, like the actual science of it doesn't matter because we just think what we are, and it's like
he did say. Apparently, is he being sarcastic?
Well, let's continue.
Either the one you're assigned, the one you choose to be, whatever it is. And so now so now
wait again. Now he's using political terms. He's not using science terms.
He said assigned.
Are we assigned?
That's not
sex.
That's not a scientific term.
Or gender.
They'll say it's a scientific term.
It's a fake science term. It's not a real science.
Fuck.
But that's what I'm saying from a scientist explaining this, to say that we're assigned genders. That's fucking ridiculous.
Just to tie a bow on this, I say to you, somewhere I think I read that the United States was a land where we have the pursuit of happiness. Suppose no matter my chromosomes, today I feel 80% female, 20% male. I'm gonna put on makeup. I'm gonna do that. Tomorrow I might feel 80% male. I'll remove the makeup and I'll wear a muscle shirt. Why?
You know what's always interesting about people who make that argument? If you ask them if they will adhere to a schizophrenic person's ideas, or if somebody was saying that they were talking to somebody who clearly wasn't there, and you then engage in conversation with that invisible person too, to kind of make that other person feel better. It's the same in my opinion.
Here's your problem. You're thinking with that old school science where we come up with a hypothesis, we do experiments to figure it out, and then whatever the result is, the result is.
Mm-hmm.
No, now how we do science is we come up with a hypothesis that makes everybody happy on a specific side, and we do everything to make that true.
Gotcha.
So a very small percentage is happy and the rest of the country is unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's all about happiness, guys.
That makes sense.
So if you come up with a hypothesis and it's proven right, but it doesn't make people happy, that's not science. It's not real science. It's offensive.
Yeah, that just.
But that's he's such a he's so bad at this, what he's doing right now, that he's conflating so many things together, where it goes from science to a political theory to then the Constitution. What the fuck is he talking about?
He's so smart that I don't believe him. Like, I don't believe this. I feel like this is a
dumb
script.
intellectual.
I feel like this is a script that he's going off.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like this is Neil deGrasse Tyson. He like, this is somebody who is, like you said, is an intellectual.
Can I tell you my theory?
Mm-hmm.
Because he grew up in New York. He went to New York's public schools. He was a black nerd his whole life. He got bullied growing up. And then at some point in his life, he finally became the cool guy. And now, in order for him to remain the cool guy, the one he's still the science guy, he's still doing his thing, but now he gets pussy. Now women walk up to him and go, "Oh, I love fat men." You know what I mean? Like, I love fat nerds with crusty mustaches
and money.
Cleveland brown ass niggas.
I got a TV show. I'm the shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the smartest man on the planet, and he doesn't want to lose that for the truth.
For the truth.
That's what it is.
Okay.
He doesn't want to lose his cool guy card.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
So, but this is where I think.
Why do you care? Oh no! Don't do that, Neil.
He's going to the fucking.
Don't do that.
He's
bro.
arguing like a 16-year-old girl who just realized she had a political take.
That'll be like me saying, Neil, why do you care about outer space?
Why do you give a shit about it?
Why do you care?
You touch a star. That's how I'd love to argue with him about about space. I'd love to argue like Wonder did. Why do you think it's real? I don't even think it's real because you said so.
Why do you care? Yeah. What business is it of yours to require that I fulfill your inability to think of gender on a spectrum?
Well, here's the problem. I don't give a fuck what you do. Just don't tell me to believe you're a woman when you're not.
And not only that, I don't like his fucking tough talk. You bitch ass nigga. You fucking got slapped around your school. You're a fucking nerd that sits around a laboratory all day.
God
don't sit there with this fucking grimace on your face like you're gonna do something.
Yo, Chris said that bitch ass nigga like he was gonna throw him in the lockers.
I just didn't like how he why do you care? Look at the anger on his face. And also, just because you can't think of, you have the inability to believe about gender being on a spectrum. Now citing Alfred Kinsey, known pedophile, who fucking, you get what I'm saying? You see where this goes?
It goes deep.
Literally citing Alfred Kinsey about the spectrum horseshit.
And did you? And I also noticed upon watching that back, the spectrum that bitch was outlining had 3 numbers, 666 all around. So it was 6 this way, and then 6 colors this way, and then 6 this way.
Oh, look at that!
Hey, come on,
Illuminati shit.
It's all connected.
It's all connected. Yeah, I just it's not a scientific take. I don't know if I'm even qualified to say that. I just don't think it is. It's not. It's pseudoscience. It's not real.
I don't think you have to be qualified to say the truth. We've known these facts for as long as man was man. If you had a dick, you was a dude. If you had a pussy, you was a girl, and you could not change that. You might feel like you're different, but you can't think about it. Like a lizard could drop its tail and grow it back. We're humans. We can't do shit.
Can't do that.
We
seahorses can change their sex. We're not seahorses.
We're not seahorses. We are what we are anatomically, and we're just here until we rot and then disappear. But you can't change what you are. I can't change the fact that I'm black.
Imagine having that mind state that you have to force people to believe what you believe in order to be happy. That's fucking insane to me.
Your happiness is predicated on my belief system.
On my belief system. Now, and there's the thing that they need to understand too. Sometimes I don't want to believe it just to make you unhappy. So why don't you just prove me wrong and just live your fucking life? You dickless fucking mutant.
Dickless?
You dickless mutant.
Holy shit. That's true though. That's true.
What else do we have? I guess we can move on from the humors.
Yeah.
The humors.
I'd be so happy if 2024 comes around and we just stop talking about trannies.
Oh, you know what? While we're on that, I do have to point out a Florida Republican. We'll just play his little rant here. But just to get on a quick local note, I want to start because I do have a feeling this election we're gonna lose sight of Florida.
Really?
Yes. I think they're gonna definitely go hard on Florida. They want to recapture Florida, and it's gonna affect us personally. Now I'm gonna point out this Republican because I've never really heard of him, but I like his steez. I like the way he talks. I like how he doesn't give a shit. And he basically compared transsexuals to X-Men.
And his name is
Representative Barnaby. Yeah.
Barnaby?
Before you play it, you know, I you're usually right about these things, but I want to disagree with you. I think
Go ahead.
I think Florida is in a really good place right now. I think the sentiments about Floridians that I talk to, black, white, Spanish, they all agree with where the state's heading. They like the new laws, especially the new gun one. You know, even though there's crime everywhere, it's still some of the safest places you can be in and around this state.
Yeah, but you're forgetting that like people, especially Americans, are easily swayed by a good personality or what they think
charismatic
is a good. Yes, yes,
that's true.
So all they need is somebody to come and promise hope and change, and they'll go over good policy
and what's been working.
They're not paying attention to what's actually being done.
That's true.
I'm looking at society today, and it's like I'm watching an X-Men movie with people that, when you watch the X-Men movies for Marvel Comics, it's like we have mutants living among us on planet Earth. And, you know, some people don't like that, but that's a fact.
You go hard.
We have people that live among us today on planet Earth that are happy to display themselves as if they were mutants from another planet. This is the planet Earth, where God created.
What island is this man from, bro?
This is Earth.
He said that shit like it was fucking Star Trek. This is the planet Earth.
He rallying the troops, getting ready for battle and shit.
We will descend upon planet Zordon right now.
This is the last bastion. We cannot lose it.
Another planet.
Stay together, men.
This is the planet Earth, where God created
line.
I think that's a button, by the way.
From another planet. This is the planet Earth.
Now go, boy.
Now go on with this message. Go on.
God created to display themselves.
And I shall send fury upon thee.
As if they were mutants from another planet. This is the planet Earth, where God...
And we shall hold the hot gates.
Yes, sire.
Are happy to display themselves as if they were mutants from another planet. This is the planet Earth, where God...
Sharpen your swords. Ready your breakfast, men.
Two arms. Two arms.
It's time for duo.
As if they were mutants from another planet. This is the planet Earth, where God created men, male, and women, female. I'm a proud Christian, conservative Republican.
Hell yeah.
I'm not on the fence.
Hardline stance.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, Barnaby. That's what we need.
Let's go.
Not on the fence. There is so much darkness in our world today. So much evil in our world today. And so many people who are afraid to address the evil, the dysphoria, the dysfunction. I'm not afraid to address the dysphoria or the dysfunction. The Lord rebuke you, Satan, and all of your demons and all of your imps who come and parade before us. That's right, I called you demons and imps who who come and parade before us.
I'm starting to figure out where he's from, by the way.
Hey, listen, Southern Baptist, baby, we don't play that shit.
Oh, he's doing the Umar right now.
Demons. I think he might be Jamaican.
He could be.
I'm hearing a little Jamaican pop out.
Barnaby?
He's hitting the Umar.
Demons on Timpson.
Brother Barnaby. Come on, bro.
Brother Barnaby.
And pretend that you are part of this world. So I'm saying my righteous indignation is stirred. I am sick and tired of this. I'm not going to put up with.
I'm sick and tired.
What is he gonna do to him?
I don't know, but I like how he's talking. I'll be honest.
What he's saying, man, it's a fucking. Hey, you don't know that. If we got me in there, get that off.
I'm so sick and tired of it.
Yeah, I don't want to wake up and see them no more.
Give me strength.
You can test me and try to take me on, but I promise you I'll win every time. Let's all vote up on this bill. Thank you.
Definitely rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Yeah, the muted dog, you know what I'm saying?
Muted dog.
Mama Nation.
Oh, shit.
See, I go to church, dog.
We should just start calling them mutants from now. I'm not going to lie.
I'm down. I'm down.
Who's going to call him Bummy? Well, go on, Bummy.
Dopey dog.
That
a Bummy
are
Nation,
happy
dog.
to the planet. This is the planet Earth.
I'm in there.
And we rebuke you, Satan.
In the name of the Lord, the blood, run it over.
The Holy Trinity.
From another planet. This is the planet Earth.
Blood clot sodomite, come on.
Blood clot, bad man.
It's a planet Earth, a Babylon, this man.
Pure fuckery I chat about. Pure fuckery I live about.
Yeah, that's Representative Barnaby. Let me find his first name. So
Webster. Yo, that's
Jamaican as fuck,
bro. He's got to be Jamaican, bro. Come on.
I think he has Boom Bye Bye on his iPhone.
You know,
he has the record. He has the vinyl.
You know, he's old school Jamaican, so he's still got the iPod that like clicks when you turn it.
Yeah, he's still got the 45.
Yeah, you got the vinyl.
You gotta put the little weight on it because it pops off.
He just put the album cover on top of it.
So yeah, anybody that we have a few people from Florida that vote. You see this guy's name? This is the guy one of the guys you want to vote for. I think. I put my name on the line.
If you want to vote for Badman, vote for Badman.
Badman Barnaby. That should be his fucking
Webster Badman Barnaby. Yo, try me.
I
have never heard of political.
Yo, try me.
Yo, try me. Yeah. Done off.
He might as well have sucked his teeth.
That's just done off.
Did off.
Blood clot sodomite.
All right, where are we gonna go? Let's see. Oh, let's do a little liberal city hijinks.
Hey.
Liberal city
What do we got this week?
This is another robbery gone awry. Another gentleman who thought he found a nice lick.
Yeah.
And it wasn't going down.
He definitely got a lick.
Now, this is something new that I'm seeing also with a lot of these shoplifters. They're now just carrying giant like garbage cans and just going into stores and just
because they know the law.
No mask.
Yeah.
No nothing.
Now this guy has like a janitor garbage can. Like, you know, when you got in trouble in school and you had to pick up trash? It has the wheel on it and everything.
And that one wheel just always gets fucking stuck no matter what you do. Yeah.
So let's just enjoy little liberal city hijinks. I believe this is New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, straight to the menthols.
Went for the backwoods. Now, by the way, you heard what he just said?
I'll pull my strap on your bitch ass.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say he was bluffing.
That's it would have been out.
How did you come to that conclusion? Oh, because it would have been out.
Just continue watching.
Why you stealing evidence? I'll put my strap on your bitch ass. Why you stealing evidence? Why you stealing evidence?
He whored.
Damn, he extra aggressive, bro.
Hey, let me get a switch it on. Can I get a stripper? Hey, can I get a
You know, I think that's also where he fucked up too, because of how the New York City laws are. You just kind of like liberal cities. You gotta let that shit happen. That's where I think he fucked up, is pretending he had a gun. Because now it gave them like, all right, fuck it. Now I think you have a gun. I'm gonna fucking.
Not only that, New York. I mean, say what you want. The fucking store owners don't play. I think a store owner stabbed. I think a store owner stabbed a thief to death, or somebody was fighting him in his in the lobby, stabbed him to death. So you can't have a gun.
Yeah,
you need
true,
something.
true.
Yeah, it's a fucking Great Britain up there.
So, well, they might take their side because he pretended to have a gun. All right, let's continue watching.
See, he's dropping the merch, but it's whatever.
By the way, yes, Peter Ortiz. This is a very satisfying video to watch. Just if you've been getting pissed off by watching shoplifters.
Yeah.
And this is gonna happen a lot more. Trust me.
I can only hope so. Oh yeah, that's a nice. That's a. What is that? A 9?
Was that a cigar?
Oh, just let him go.
I don't remember this being this long.
But it's nothing you can do.
You only remember the crescendo.
Like,
That's
they're
why.
not gonna do nothing. You just have to just.
You hear what the guy's saying?
Friend, you have insurance? You have insurance?
What?
Did you have insurance? No, it hurts you. God damn.
What a piece of shit.
This guy's, he's a garbage human being, bro. And people will fucking look down on him and be, oh, well, he didn't have this and opportunities. And no, he's
just feeding his family.
At the core of it, he is a selfish piece of shit who doesn't care about anybody but himself.
Savage.
And would probably murder you if he could get something out of it.
Exactly.
All you can do, man, until police come in. Hey, don't. Hey, ain't nothing you can do, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
There's something we can do.
Don't do that. Yeah. Get that. Oh. Justice. Holla. Yeah. Break that. Yeah. Def Jam.
In my country, we would chop your fucking hands off. You are lucky. Broke his key fob.
Damn! He's flogging that. He's flogging that nigga.
Beautiful.
Every time you freaking try to dunk some cigarettes, you gotta whack for it, bro.
There's a perfect shot where, watch, he smashes his key. You see the keys on his hip?
Yeah.
Watch this hit. Wow! Ooh. Broke his shit.
Damn.
That shit hurt too.
And he cut it off before he was finished.
Bro,
yeah, I wish they. How do you just cut it off there?
Bro, look at that form. This nigga's a samurai, bro. God damn.
That's beheading strokes.
Yeah.
No joke.
That's infidel swings for sure. Like I've seen that form on a beach somewhere.
The Taliban wax. Wow. Yeah.
Halal thumps.
The ISIS crisis.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
That was great.
Is that what they're actually saying? Allah Wakba?
Hey, can we see that one more time? Just one more time.
Let's just count how many.
That was
satisfying. Oh yeah, let's count them.
That was satisfying. Yeah.
You got a camera and he says, because that was one he obviously got hit somewhere off camera.
Yeah. Well, you'll probably hear the whoosh. By the way, now you see what's going on. They're strategically setting up. You know, he's going for the
like, I couldn't get to the stick. Now I can get to the stick. He's moving.
As soon as he got over to that fucking broom, he was like this. That shit right off.
Hey, don't. Hey, ain't nothing you can do, man. Don't do that.
You can do, bro.
Don't do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Broken toe. Broken knee. Shit. Where you at?
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25. God, 25 for that ass. 25 lashings for your bitch ass.
And you know he's a real infidel because he stopped right at a nice round number. Like he's we said 25, you get 25. We go no more.
That's it.
No more, no less.
Any more is overkill.
It's overkill.
My friend,
we are not brutal, my friend. Come on.
My friend, you switch. You do 25 now.
You rob both of us. 25 each.
It's 25 each. This is the rules.
Wow, that was great, man.
These Syrian motherfuckers. You don't play with them.
Street justice for shoplifters. I truly hate shoplifters.
He's clearly going nowhere until the cops get there.
Oh, yeah. Nah, definitely. And don't try to reach for that fake ass gun either. Boy.
Sure, I clap.
He got you right where he got you right where he wants you, on the ground.
Hey, but don't make me do 26, I swear.
In home country, I'm black belt in martial arts.
And pull stick wave.
Now this takes me into the place where Wonder was going. We had a conversation. I don't know if we had it on air or not about slavery.
No, we had it off air.
Off air. Okay. I was just thinking that maybe some of them had it coming. That's all I'm saying. I'm just
what? What does that mean? No, let's unpack that. What does that mean?
We've heard about the whippings. We've heard about you know what I'm saying.
What is he saying?
You know, border they were whipping the boy. I'm just saying there's like Martin Luther King eventually had to realize like maybe they were being judged by the content of their character.
Yeah.
Nah, that was great. Yeah, clip that. So that was awesome. Holy shit!
I'm just saying.
Hey, listen, man. I got to hand it to you. You definitely show me different perspectives.
That's all I'm here to do.
Fair enough.
That's all I'm here to do.
God damn. Because I'm judging them niggas as niggas.
The main conversation was,
yes,
if people want to believe in generational curses, why can't we not believe back in slavery times there were ones that willing to work got better treatment than the ones that said, I ain't working for shit. I'm like, I ain't doing nothing for that
Pick up that bell and hey, nigga.
I ain't picking no motherfucking cotton no more, niggas.
Nigga, suck my dick, nigga.
Suck my dick.
Suck my motherfucking dick, nigga.
Massa.
Oh,
Fuck you,
man.
Massa.
Fuck you, Massa.
You know what? We're gonna come back to this actually right after this.
Pussy ass Master Cut.
We have some slavery talk we got to get into.
Oh shit!
So let's wrap up liberal city hijinks here.
Okay.
The right way. All right. Because we're gonna talk about slavery from a very unique perspective. And we have to go to a very special place in order to talk about this. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go to Kamala Land.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
I mean, come on, imagine.
Kamala, you have to say Kamala.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? Can be unburdened by what has been. That's good stuff.
What a delight. What a delight.
You guys are in for a treat.
True hero, true black queen, Kamala Harris. Now she's been going off on Mr. Ron DeSantis about what he's been doing in Florida and the curriculum. Getting rid of critical race theory, pretty much. And Kamala's been putting a little spin on it. Did you guys hear about this?
I heard that she's at odds with him right now because of the curriculum. I also know that she blatantly lied and said that it was racist, even though this curriculum was developed by multiple people, including a highly educated black academic, who also stands by and agree with the plan. I mean, it's simple. If people would just look into the things that they're mad at, they probably wouldn't be mad at it. But you know,
yeah. All right. Well, let's hear her perspective.
Sure.
Because we're in the magical world of Kamala Land.
Kamala. In this moment, we even see extremists ban books and attempt to erase and even rewrite the ugly parts of our history. Right here in Florida. Damn right.
You guys don't even sound confident in your cheers. The fuck you mean?
They were like, that sentence over? Oh,
you know why? Because she goes right here in Florida and then waits for applause, but they're like, I thought we supposed to hate Florida, aren't we? We're all like fleeing. Shall we cheer? They have no fucking consistency in anything.
Nope.
Now they love Florida because they're there.
Yeah. Mississippi.
Right here in Florida, they plan to teach students that enslaved people benefited from slavery. They insult us in an attempt to gaslight us, in an attempt to divide and distract our nation with unnecessary debates. And now they attempt...
Isn't it them that wanted the debate on this whole thing?
They're the ones that want the distraction.
Well, yeah, you're right. But let's just keep it in the terms of the whole thing. They wanted the debate when it came to them changing it to their shit. But now the debate is over, apparently.
Oh, yeah,
now we can't have a debate. It's unnecessary.
They already got what they wanted.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, what she's talking about, I don't know the specific thing. I know the curriculum. What she's talking about is the part where they explain how slaves, they didn't put it even in the term, she did, that some slaves learned a lot of skills.
Well, yeah,
while being slaves.
I mean, if you didn't have slaves like Harriet Tubman, who were educated enough to come up with that type of system, who could read, like reading was big back then. You know what I mean? Like most slaves didn't know how to read. So part of learning is you had to have that bridge. So somebody had to teach you how to read.
Well, how can you tell the story too that like the guy who invented the stoplight or something? I think he was a slave when he invented it, right?
Yep.
How can you then tell that story, which is a great story? A slave invented something that we still use till this day. It's an amazing story. Like, how can you though tell that story without explaining that he had to learn skills through
his slavery?
Yeah.
Through his slavery, he learned the skills to make an invention.
Let's be fucking real about this. Skills that he more than likely would not have learned if he was still in Africa.
More than likely.
I don't know what's wrong about saying that. Like if the whole argument is that, oh, well, the colonizers came to Africa and stole all the science. So that's why the white man has all the it's like the science, like it's still out there. You can go and read the science and figure it out. Like, why isn't Africa now, like, why isn't Zimbabwe creating airplanes? You know what I mean? Like real airplanes.
Well, see, even saying things like, you know, slaves were, or things were stolen from Africa. When they went over there, they were buying things. They weren't stealing anything. They bought slaves, they bought goods, and then they took them somewhere else.
And look, let's be fair. Maybe there was some stealing going on. Who knows?
There had to be but most of them was commerce, right? They would go to a village, the village chief. If the village chief had people that they owned from some village that they conquered, they sell them off.
Well, that's who they were selling. Yeah.
That's who they were selling. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, again, everybody wants to add up sins from back in the day, but if none of that happened, we wouldn't have the country that we have.
Like
today.
who's more than likely better off? Somebody whose bloodline stayed in Africa to this day, or the bloodline of a black person who now lives in America.
It
more
would
than
only
like
matter
who's benefiting more?
It would only matter if you were an elite in Africa. If you're not elite in Africa, then it don't mean
And
shit.
what's the margin of that?
The margin is this: you can be a middle class or an even poor American, a poor black American,
as long as you're in the leader position,
and be higher than the poorest African.
Absolutely, you're richer. Actually,
yes,
you're considered rich compared to like, and that's why we go to the place of people who are actually stealing because they want to feed their family, as opposed to somebody who's stealing Gucci belts and Jordans
or cigarettes to flip them.
Exactly. I just think it's like, it's again what we've always talked about, looking at history with emotional eyes. You just can't do it. You can't do it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't look at Irish slavery and get emotional about it.
I mean, people were savages back in the day. People are savages today. One day,
there's slavery now.
One day, hopefully, they're gonna look back at today's society and be like, they were cutting their own genitals off and switching parts.
I think,
and be like, that shit was insane.
I think the big thing is gonna be when we look back at this society today, we're gonna go, I can't believe that they were killing that many babies through abortion.
That too.
Hundreds of thousands of babies
a day.
Well, I don't know about hundreds of thousands a day, but I think it's like 600,000 a year, something like that.
Damn, I thought it was a day.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
Like a million.
Insane.
It was never at any point.
You might be right. It might be. I think it's in the tens of thousands a day, but I don't. Okay. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on the numbers there. But yeah, I mean, she's just completely twisting this fucking to make it. What does it say? We see extremists ban books and attempt to rewrite and even erase the ugly parts of our history.
Well, let's talk about the books that they're banning. Why doesn't anybody ever say that they have co-opted some sort of homosexuality ideology into these black books, into these so-called books? They're putting these things in here to say that you know, there was like gay struggles in the black community. Of course there was, because the black community was rooted in Christianity and Judeo-Christian values, and to break out of that was not normal.
But I do think, and this is what they're counting on, I think most black people will accept homosexuality as part of the struggle.
Yeah, you say, I've heard you say that before.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. So they'll go, all right, as long as we get our stuff too.
That's the thing.
We'll let the homosexuality.
They never get their stuff either. That was the same complaint niggas had with Obama. Niggas said they put Obama in office and all he did was do stuff for gay people.
Yeah, but if you ask most of those black people, well, what did you want Obama to do?
You know what they wanted.
We wanted white people to be slaves.
Need reparations, and I want a higher position at my job for doing nothing.
Free money.
Yeah, all that.
It would be a bunch of shit that would be impossible anyway. So it's like, what do you even know? It's like when we watch the Charlemagne and the Breakfast Club versus Vivek, and and they pull out. They go, "Oh well, we got the lady. I forget her name. We got so and so on here. She wants to ask you some questions." They brought that on with the steez of this is our big gun.
Yeah,
this is our educated black
She's
woman.
an educated veteran. Of
Oh,
the United
you in
States.
trouble now.
Black educated veteran of the United States.
And then she came on and went, my teacher done snatched papers from me, so I did civil service.
I want to know what you have done to show leadership in your life. Because when I was a little girl, I took the papers from the teacher because I didn't think it was fair. Yeah, I got in trouble. My mama whooped my ass, but the people knew I was for them. What did you do?
Miss Harris, you still remember? That's that important to you that you remember that?
She could have said anything.
Holy shit.
Why don't you tell us about your Air Force stories? Like, what did you do? What valor did you show then? What leadership did you show in that
Must have been
position?
something.
Did you do nothing there? Oh, no. You got to revert to elementary school.
But again, that's what I'm saying. There's this. I was listening to an interview with T.I. and he was talking about Kanye going to meet Trump. And he goes, I just didn't like that he didn't bring no black representation with him. Because if I went, I knew I wouldn't be smart enough to have the conversation. So I would bring somebody like what's the guy? Farrakhan. I would have brought Farrakhan. Like, bro, that's the smartest motherfucker you could think of. That's the best you could do.
I mean, it's T.I.
That's the genius that you would bring to meet the president. Fuck off. People are stupid.
Kanye was smart enough on his own to me. That's how great Kanye is. Kanye doesn't need black. He is the black representative. He's a black rapper, and he likes Trump. There should be nothing wrong with that.
Or what's wrong with him just going there and saying, "Well, I'm here to represent Kanye. I'm here to represent a whole people."
Yeah, that too.
I want to put that on my back.
That too.
Fuck that. And then also people who don't really understand politics or understand what I'm doing here, the conversation I'm having with Trump, they're not even understanding it. Like, it's like I understand what he was doing, why he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know, bro. It's like it's got to be. And I say this with like a good intention. Black people need to get smarter. They just need to like stop relying on people that you think are smarter than you. Think for your fucking self.
At this point, it's annoying to know the history and just everything that's transpired over the last couple of years, and black people just still blindly go Democrat, not even look in a Republican's way. You know, I'm not saying vote all Republican, but at least listen to some different ideas.
Just be open to it.
Because what you've been doing for the past 60 some odd years ain't working. It ain't working.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
But, you know, it's the white man fault.
Only the white man fault.
Because they normalized mentorship. That they fall for one person and think that person's like God. Anything they do, anything they say, that's how they're running with it. So that's why when you ask in a debate anything, they'll go, "Oh, well, do your research. Go listen to da da da."
Mm-hmm. It's like when I did the Mr. Research thing. You gonna disagree with the dictionary? Yeah, nigga. What the fuck? Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying nigga so much. Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
He feeling extra black today.
Yeah, I'm gonna disagree with the dictionary.
It's okay,
it's like
Chris.
it's not. There's no authority when it comes to the fucking to intellectual. What were you saying? Sorry.
Sometimes you got to step into your niggahood.
Niggahood. Yeah. I'm with it. I'm just for the betterment of black people. Just stop relying on other people to talk for you. You can speak for yourself. It's like you're not gonna get in trouble. You're the least person that's gonna get in trouble.
It's true.
So
I think I'm sorry. I know we're gonna move on, but I think a lot of black people's problems is they're afraid to lose their social circle because they think differently. That's what it is. They don't want to lose their friends, and that was a very real thing. I mean, we saw it. You know, you lost a lot of friends, right? So I mean, because black people are afraid of that because they feel like my clique is my clique, and I've been
peer
with these
pressure, bro,
for so long. I can't change my ideals. I got to just ride with the crew.
Yeah. I don't want to be a sellout.
I don't want to be a sellout.
Yeah.
Uncle Tom, cool.
Yeah, and again, that's what the Democrats hope for. That's why they talk the way they talk when it's, oh, we're going to, look what she says. We're going to rewrite the ugly parts of history. It's like, it's not rewrite, it's telling the ugly parts of history. You want to hide the ugly parts of history. The ugly parts of history are actually the most interesting parts. It makes you realize, like, damn, we came like a really long way.
Let's be real. Learning how to read through slavery is not pretty. That's still ugly. Like,
yeah,
she made it sound like we tried that Ron is trying to pretty it up, but it's still ugly. But it needs to be said.
But that's like, to me, that's something like I respect that. Like somebody learning, risking their life to learn how to read, and then we got black people now who are free that will not go to school. They do not want to read.
That's true.
It's like, bro, your ancestors fucking died for this.
Nah, they think they died for their right to loot stores when Jerome gets killed.
And reparations. They died for reparations.
It's narcissism though, because I think there's a thing in this, right, where black people will make fun of white people for having things like valor. You know what I mean?
I like how you
fuck that shit.
I like how you put that. No, leave that fucking alien alone. Walk away, Brandon. That's not valor.
It is though. It's the thing of, okay, somebody's brave enough to do something.
Yeah, you know what? I remember earlier this year, maybe a couple months ago, there was like 5 niggas in a sub that had mad valor. Them niggas is gone too. Their valor.
No, that's just stupidity. And if you notice, white people stay far away from that. They really distance themselves. Black people, if that was black people, they would have been like, hey, they tried. It's a real tragedy.
They tried. Nah, black people would have been like, there was also white people shit. We don't know what the fuck.
Exactly, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're right. But that's what I mean. Like for instance, going like, if you said this around a group of black liberals, right? Yeah, I'd go and fight and die for this country. Nigga, you crazy.
That's true.
They watched the Titanic. Nigga, that with me, I'll be pushing niggas off the boat. Women and children, fuck that shit. You get what I'm saying? White people, though, have that in them where it's like, yeah, women and children, we're going to do the right thing. Just because it's the right thing to do.
My time to go is my time to go.
Yeah. And then there are some scumbag white dudes that did jump on the boat.
Yeah.
And took a spot.
Yeah. Had to.
Yeah.
To increase the bloodline.
You get what I'm saying?
They're co-workers.
Yeah, I think that one bitch, the nigga that was fucking Jack's bitch. What was his name? Cal.
Yeah.
Wasn't he like a Rockefeller or something? He made it off the boat.
No, I don't know what he was in real life, but he was like a oil
tycoon.
Tycoon. Yeah. I'm just saying, like black people though do have the same tenacity, because a black person will fucking load up a gun and then go out and rob somebody. You get what I'm saying? Like, there is a tenacity for crazy.
Their valor is misplaced.
It's misdirected. Yeah. Like, it's not in the like not snitching. There is a certain value to that. I'm not gonna snitch on my boys. We did something together. We go down together.
Yeah.
I understand that. I'm just saying, if that valor though was in something else, like, all right, if we got captured by some terrorists, nigga, I ain't snitching. I'm not telling all my country. I'd be like, bro, that's like fucking, let's go get them motherfuckers. Let's go like save them.
I think black people would snitch pretty quickly.
That's what I'm saying.
On America.
On America.
Nigga, what you want to know, nigga?
Right.
I'll tell you right where the White House at. We try to take that motherfucker over to
Washington, D.C., bitch. I pointed on the map, bitch.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying there needs to be more of that with black people, like more exploration. There needs to, if you had that more, it would be less like motherfuckers just chilling in the hood all day doing nothing.
I mean, I think there are, and again, it's one of those things where it's a culture divide, because there are some the black adventurers. Like, I follow this kid who's in Miami, and he like runs around grabbing like random animals and shit, like in the forest. And there's Black Tarzan. He's another one. black dude fucking around with animals.
Look, I saw.
So
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah. So I just think, but those people are looked at as nerds. Like they're looked at as squares, and that shit ain't cool.
I don't think that's nerdy though. I think like fucking building model airplanes or something. That's nerdy. Like playing with an alligator. It might be stupid. It might be crazy, but it's not nerdy. It's like there's a different level to that. That's a wild boy shit.
I'm like playing with lizards and bugs and shit. Like going out and something like that.
Look, I saw a video the other day. I shared it on my Twitter. Maybe I'll try to find it in a second. But of a black guy saw a dude steal somebody's purse, some old woman's purse, and then he fucking chased him down and beat the fuck out of him. Yeah,
that was a great video.
Yeah,
it was a great video.
And then even the city commended him, which that was even better. They had the old school Texas sheriff. We gonna commend you, boy. That was good.
Now you gotta pull it up. I want to see.
You wanted to go ones? You see it?
I gotta find it. Yeah, pull it up. But I mean, look, just to wrap up the Kamala Land, because we're selling Kamala Land.
Forgot. Sometimes you get lost in Kamala Land. It's the beauty of it.
Getting lost in Kamala Land. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I think again,
that's
it's
the
a
name
lot
of the show.
Lost in Kamala Land.
Lost in Kamala Land. There you go. In a world of pure retardation. Go ahead.
I just think that she's just another figurehead, and more so, she's just another token. Just riling up the Democrats in our state. That's it, and they're riled, as you can hear.
Yeah, yeah,
they're riled.
By the way, before I find out, did you see this?
I saw that bullshit you posted.
That's real.
I call cap. I don't
like how black people stole our history.
Cap. You saw this shit. This was first of all.
It's like
how the fuck did the judge just change?
First of all, you don't even ever blocked anybody's name on fucking Reddit. This name's is blocked on Reddit. Then it says, King's Tut DNA is 99.6% match with Western European Y chromosomes.
Yeah.
Where is that fact at? Is it only on Reddit? Because that makes a difference.
I would have to actually I posted this partially just to fuck with people because I put they stole our history just to fuck with people. I didn't actually research it. So this was half of a troll. But I figured it'd be funny to throw out there.
Look, that picture of the white guy is funny though. That's hilarious.
I don't think he looked like that.
No.
But I think it is possible that they were of a more European. It's like the Cleopatra thing. I know this is an old discussion, but
bro, I'm not saying they were black. I think they look like Punjabis. They were Indian. They were
I don't even know if that's 100%.
They're Arab looking.
What
Egypt? Look what the people in Egypt look like.
No, but you're forgetting that Egypt was actually sort of like conquered.
When did
Rome?
When did Egypt fall?
I think with Cleopatra. No, she was the last one.
Was she the last?
She was the last one.
The last pharaoh.
Of course, a woman. Fuck it. That's why we can't have a woman president. Be over with.
It'd be done for.
Yeah, it was her.
Okay.
But you're forgetting, like, for instance, Julius Caesar was always in Egypt. He was also banging Cleopatra. So.
That's true. That's true. Fair enough.
He had hoes in different area codes.
Hey, man. Hey, easy, man. Easy. The verse is coming soon. You already know.
Oh, yeah, true. I gotta find this video. Fuck me.
While he's looking for that video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, go to the main channel, subscribe there too. We're probably, I think, maybe a week or two away from being on their back.
Yeah. We're very close. By middle of August for sure.
Middle of August, okay.
I'll find the actual date for you guys.
Rumble, of course, you already know we need to get to 100. I think it was at 95 last time we checked, so follow us there too. The Misfit Nation podcast. Yeah. Rumble.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You're doing good. You're doing fine.
And both YouTube pages, make sure you hit the bell so you'll be the first to get any of our content when it drops.
Note again.
Right there. All right, here's the video. Guess we'll call this segment one of the good ones.
God damn.
I mean, fucked up, right?
Now we got to do it.
We should really do that.
One of the good ones.
One of the good ones.
Hey, you're one of the good ones.
I mean, I think that's a nice positive segment in our style.
One of the good ones.
So yeah, basically this thug stole an 87-year-old woman's purse. They played Small Town. I gotta stop it so it doesn't.
God damn, who's still snatching purses, bro? This is so 1970.
Yeah, as a white guy too. How about that?
He probably
stomped his face.
Probably needs some.
That's why he subbed him.
You think so?
Yeah.
There was a black dude he went up.
This is my chance to beat him for cracker.
Ooh, this is my jam.
This is, oh yeah, I got a reason now, bitch.
I bet you every time he hit him, fuck cracker, nigga.
Well, again, though, let me show you though what makes white people so great.
The congratulations.
Then after you beat down one of ours, we congratulate you. We go, yeah, that was one of the bad ones.
Yeah, thank you for taking out one of our bad apples.
We're gonna make you an honorary white.
only for a day though. Only for a day.
Now
You're
go
queen
out
for a day, boy.
Now go on to them streets and see what's out there, boy.
Enjoy yourself. Not too much though.
In that store, he came out the store because you were chasing him and you were on him. Yeah. And he was running as fast as he could. Yeah, and he's probably never ran that fast in his life. No. And
he wasn't going out around you, right, boy?
We know he won't go outrun you.
You know that little bland heart wasn't gonna take it, boy.
We don't have a lot of you around, but thank God you were that time.
Not appreciated the police showing up that quick in his life, which we didn't get there real quick, winky wink. You took and made what we call a citizen's arrest. And you make us very, very proud. Everybody, just not here, but everybody in the country, man. Yeah. And we're proud of you. And
What if he goes, and for that, we're going to make you a citizen? And he goes, I already was born here.
For that, we go get you out of Section 8, boy.
Oh, shit.
We go get you out.
I live in the suburbs.
I'm in a good neighborhood. I pay taxes.
We're going to reunite you with your father. I know my father.
I know my dad.
I live with him. Well,
Jesus.
that's why you did it then, son.
Well, I guess that's why you one of the good ones then. Shit.
Going to college?
Yeah.
Play football?
Fuck no.
I figured that.
mean that. And thank you for what you've done.
So hold on to that right there.
But you know what's crazy? Back in the day, black people were like that. Because do you remember Bernie Getz?
Yeah, sounds familiar.
The white guy who killed the black kids in the subway?
Yes.
Because they were trying to mug them.
Yes.
At that time, if you watch, I might have to find it at some point, but if you watch news clips from back then, black people were like, "Yeah, good. They're fucking thugs."
Because
they've been terrorizing the community.
They have to live with them, so they know what it's like. And here comes Bernie Getz, just minding his business.
Bernie Getz, low key, was like kind of a hero in the black community, like the real,
and the people who didn't fall for the game.
That didn't fall for the Al Sharpton coming in and doing all that. And then that's when it turned.
The ones that get mugged in the elevator and the ones that have to dodge bullets at night because of the fucking shooting outside their house. Those are the ones that know that it's bullshit out here.
Right.
You look proud though. I'm proud of you, brother. Yeah. That's a good job.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Now you know he can't fuck up now, right? His ass better be on the straighten out.
He's gonna have
6 months later.
No, I'll tell you though. If he did fuck up in like let's say he, I don't know. Let's say he got in trouble on just some kind of like non-violent crime. They would probably go, listen, don't do it again.
No.
I guarantee you.
Former hero turned villain.
The only crime I think maybe not paying a parking ticket.
Something low level.
Yeah,
definitely
anything
low.
over
Drugs,
that though.
Drugs.
What's the drug?
If he got caught with like a possession charge.
What's the drug?
I would say almost anything.
Really? You're wilding.
How
they
much?
They would go easy on because of this. They would go
'Cause of
easy
this.
on him and put him in rehab. They wouldn't
Okay.
even give him jail time. I
Fair
guarantee.
enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
They'll judge will order him rehab.
Yeah, we know what you did. We know what you did.
Don't do it again. All right. This is your last chance.
I see what you done did when the woman's purse done got stolen. So we're gonna
look the other way on this one. Don't let it happen again.
Birdman in the chat.
Hey.
Birdman's favorite podcast, remember? Yeah, so that'll be one of our new segments.
One
We'll
of the
honor
good ones.
how we honor some black people. I think we need to balance it out. We have too much.
And there's a lot of good ones, so we won't be short on content.
A lot.
Thought we were gonna wait about every 2 months.
Not most, but some.
You really flipped that. Well, I guess I do have to do one more racial kind of segment, but it's not even racial. It's more of just a dummy.
Is it more niggatry? I'm always down for more niggatry.
I do have more niggatry that I can get into. However, this is a little different because Al Sharpton. I'll just start there. I'll just say the name. Al Sharpton's been on a bit of a roll of stupidity lately.
No, he's going to see now.
And again, this is this is where I where I was saying like black people we need better, and I'm looping myself in. We need better representation. If you're gonna go, I'm gonna go get a smart guy, and you get Al Sharpton. It's fucking over.
This nigga put 2 faces on. The only time I've ever seen that level of makeup is if I'm never gonna see you again, and you're going in the ground.
Yeah, he
forever.
does look like a cadaver.
It's like a corpse. What the fuck?
He looks like a practice corpse.
Boy looks like chowder.
Chowder. from Chowder.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up? Tell me what you think here.
What do you got?
This is him talking about
the indictment.
The indictment of Trump, which we could kind of tie this into because Trump is also facing 561 years or death. They're actually, I think they're actually trying to execute Trump.
I think so too.
Yeah. And that's where I think civil war breaks out.
Scary times, especially when Biden and his boy can just do business unimpeded.
Yeah. And I'm just going to say this real quick. Right wing, if we let them kill Trump, we're pussies.
Ooh.
We're faggots. Ooh. We don't let them do it.
But we're not inciting violence, by the way.
I'm actually doing the opposite.
Yeah.
Saying, let's not let them do violence.
We need to protect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No martyrs. We keep them alive. All right. Well, this is dummy. Al Not So Sharpton, huh?
Ooh.
Hey.
Go ahead and yeah. Yeah.
You know the Joker don't play that, baby.
Thank you. I feel better. Yeah. That was that kind of joke for real. Shit.
Shout out to Harrison.
One day, our children's children will read American history. And can you imagine our reading that James Madison or Thomas Jefferson tried to overthrow the government so they could stay in power? That's what we're looking at. We're looking at American history. One day.
I mean, he is kind of right. He said that's what we're looking at. It's American history. That's how America started.
Didn't they leave Britain and then fight them for independence?
And overthrew their government, trying to
and disobeyed their government time and time again until it came to battle.
Well, they were rebels.
Yeah,
of their government.
Yeah.
That's why we're Americans, sir.
He should probably just stick to talking about black people. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. He started talking about white people. He don't know what the fuck he talking about. Holy shit!
He doesn't know what they are, bro.
Is him trying to have white conversation?
Yeah.
Oh,
when George Washington, wasn't he on that horse? And then he tell the British was coming.
When he chopped down the tree.
I sure like apples.
What's his name? Ichabod Crane? No.
Ichabod Crane.
His name is Paul Revere, you dummy.
Oh, well, he was revered. Revered?
Rivier.
It was very riveting. This is another one.
Hey, Al, just a reminder, this isn't a democracy, it's a republic. And we're reflective of the people
this
that
is
we
not
represent.
a democracy.
And it's a republic, Al. Look at the Constitution. We're reflecting the people of the 9th District. And again, I just want to make one thing very clear. And I enjoy having this conversation with you.
I
You have
enjoy
your
having
view
it
and
too,
not.
because I really hope the people in the 9th District know on the next election that they should not vote thinking this is a democracy, that Doug Collins says this is not a democracy. I'll even send you the clip.
I hope he sent himself the clip. We are a democratic republic.
Yeah.
Not a democracy.
Actually, we're more of a republic than a democracy. We don't vote on everything.
Nope. Vote on the big shit and then taxes pays for everything else.
He thought he had the moment. Remember the moment where the guy goes, yeah, he didn't even swear on a Bible. He swore on a Quran. And I'm like, well, yeah, he thought he had that moment.
He thought he had that.
Yeah. But he's too stupid to realize.
That's rough, dude. Isn't the name Republic in our
in the Constitution?
Pledge?
Yeah.
It's in our pledge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pledge of Allegiance.
The republic for which it stands.
Yeah. Yeah, he's dumb.
Well, I mean, I guess to be fair to him, most people, I think most Americans probably believe that.
That it's a democracy?
That it's a complete democracy.
They just don't know what, I guess, democracy is.
I think that's why they believe everything is so crooked, which a lot is, don't get me wrong, but they think like just the basic, like the actual rule of America, the checks and balances, they think that's all corrupt.
They think that's corrupt.
Because they think it should all just be democracy. We should vote on every single thing.
In fact, the
no checks and balances.
The three branches are working as we speak. Like, the country has been on balance for a while, and the Supreme Court kind of came in and
balanced it out.
Balanced some shit out.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be.
It's like just like for Roe versus Wade. They got rid of that literally for balance, for them to give pro-life people like, here's like an and it's a fair one. It's not just giving them it. It's like, here's something to fight with so that you're not completely.
You had nothing.
Yeah.
You had picket signs. That was it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, just again, black people need to bring better, get smarter, and I'm trying to better it. Please don't take this from a negative standpoint.
There is better. There's I think his name is Byron Adams, conservative on Fox. The black guy.
He's pretty good. I like him.
Yeah, I
like him.
But
Trump endorsed too, I think.
Black people don't look at black conservatives.
They look at them as just sellouts. And it's like, what's funny is like, black conservatives are the smartest black people that I know.
Yeah,
I could barely have a conversation with black liberals these days. Like, we have to talk about stupid shit in order, like music, something. I can't talk about your worldview.
No,
I can't. I can't hear it. But that's why I always say, bitches say the dumbest things.
Holy shit! Damn,
that was great.
He hit Al with the bitches saying that's crazy.
Hey, bitches could be men on this show too.
That's true.
It's the one thing that I'm I'm unisex about.
Wow. Okay. All right. What do we got next?
I don't think we have anything else.
You said a racist score?
Racial. I do, but I actually have something kind of better. Because you guys know it's hip hop's 50th anniversary, right?
I heard.
Yeah. So I was listening to this on the way to work, actually, live on the radio, and it was the perfect.
Wake that ass up.
Why I hate hip hop. They were having this. You know who Willie D is?
Willie D. He was on the Ghetto Boys, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, Willie. Hold on.
He's a dummy though. He's an idiot.
Ghetto Boys members should be Bushwick Bill. Yep. Bushwick Bill, Willie D, and Scarface. Ghetto Boys.
So they're having this big celebration all year. I haven't heard anything about it because I'm plugged out of the game. But basically they're having this big celebration all year. They're talking about this festival they're having that's celebrating 50 years of hip hop. They're talking about how all the, you know, old school artists like Rakim and I don't know who else. Big Daddy Kane, is he still alive?
Yeah.
All these old school artists are now getting shows and they're making money because of the 50-year anniversary. So Willie D now chimes in because they ask him, like, what do you think about this? What do you think about this whole celebration? He goes, I think it's whack. And then he explains why I think it's whack. And it's got to be like, it's the perfect example of everybody has to be hip hop and this whole movement. It has to be about struggle. It has to be about victimhood, even when we're getting celebrated.
Okay.
It's that perfect example.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Watch, listen to how he talks.
iHeartRadio hip hop and R&B stations tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Yeah, Big Boy, Nyla Simone.
Radio, YouTube, and Facebook channels.
Okay. How you been feeling about all the 50th anniversary celebrations, Willie? You think they've been doing a good job?
Shit's whack.
No, you can't say. You can't say.
My
that.
bad.
You can't say shit on the radio. That's funny.
You can't be honest.
No, I think he was talking about shit.
Oh, he said shit.
He said shit's whack. He was like, oh, you can't say shit on the radio.
Oh, yeah, that's just him being stupid.
Yeah, they're getting fined. Yeah, look at that face. They'd be like, fuck.
He's just like, fuck, man. I was going to take the wife to fucking Paris.
Oh, no, he's having some issues right now. He can't afford no fines.
Yeah, he's getting divorced?
Well, nah. He's got some, he was plugged into some fraud shit. Maybe we'll talk about it later.
Boy.
One of his business partners is deep in investigations, like under investigation for some fraud shit.
And you know what? I actually kind of like Envy. He doesn't really annoy me as much. He's just kind of a bitch, but
I was gonna say he be in his feelings a lot.
But
for a grown ass man.
Because you're gonna see even in this one, he kind of takes like he doesn't push it how he should because he's a bitch.
Okay.
But he at least has the mind to go like, well, let me question this a little bit.
Got you.
My bad.
Let's rewind it. Try it again. Try it again, Charlamagne. Go.
Willie, what do you think of all the 50th anniversary celebrations of hip hop? How you been feeling them?
It's whack.
Okay.
Why you say it's whack?
It's whack.
Why?
Because a lot of it is overlooking many of the contributors.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, while some people may say, well, at least they're showing some love. At least hip hop is getting some attention. Oh, man, it should be done right or it shouldn't be done at all.
But you know what I do like, Willie? A lot of artists that weren't necessarily on tour or weren't necessarily getting booked like that are getting booked like never before. And they're getting money that they haven't seen in years. And I do love that.
Yeah, that's good for those artists and their fans. But what about the other artists and their fans?
Like who?
I mean, there's a number of artists. I mean, I ain't got to go through the list, man, you know, but there's a number of artists.
So, nigga, because they ain't booking the Ghetto Boys? the biggest member's dead. What do you want?
Yeah, but if his whole argument, his whole crux of this whole thing is, well, the people that actually contributed aren't getting the proper. Okay, well, you're on the #1 hip hop radio station right now. Rattle off a few names. Some people who don't get the fair contribution.
He ain't gonna do that.
It's because there is none.
And I take that back. But Bushwick Bill was not. Scarface was the better one out the group. But
well, Bushwick Bill was the whole.
He was the catalyst.
He was the mascot, I guess.
Yeah, he was the catalyst.
Remember this fucking goofy dude.
He's Willie D.
He's like one of the Harlem Globetrotters. Curly Neal.
Oh man.
Artists out there who
Meadowlark Lemon.
Who has contributed greatly to hip hop, who is not in that mix and who is not in that discussion. And all you got to do, if you really are real hip hop fans, y'all know who those artists are. I ain't got to name them.
Yeah, I don't think you can even celebrate 50 years of hip hop in a year. You know what I mean? Or in a matter of months. Like
no, it's the year, but the reason I said it,
and if you are gonna do it, I think everybody should do their own thing. Like The East Coast should have one specific to them. West Coast should have one specific to them. The South
Boom.
should have one specific to them. Like it all should be curated by people from those
What
areas.
you mean, shows, concerts? What you talking about, TV
like
performances?
yeah.
I just like the fact that these
that.
artists are getting booked, though. Like
Yeah.
you look at some of these artists that I'm always on the road. So
Why are they such commies with everything?
Because they're rich assholes, bro.
Why is everything got to be segregated and fucking? That's y'all people. Is our people north, south, east, west?
Y'all do y'all thing. We do our thing. No,
it's just
elitism.
Again, though, like if why can't he name some people? Why is he acting like it's this like, oh no, I can't say the names. I'm gonna get in trouble.
I think that's exactly what it is.
Like it's like the Biden laptop.
I think once they say a name, it's gonna turn into whoever name they say. Their Instagram's gonna start blowing up with people tagging them. Their Twitter gonna start blowing. Their X is gonna start blowing up with niggas tagging them. They're gonna go on there. They're gonna go on live and do a response. Then they're gonna respond under the breath. It's gonna turn into this whole thing. So I can see why you want. Yeah, it happens all the time. I can see why you want to stay away from names just for sake of just staying out of drama. So I see that. But the point that Willie
Wait,
D is
though.
making-
You're
yeah.
naming names like for a good reason though. Like people who don't get the credit.
Stay right there because keep in mind, black people will see that as a diss. The fuck you mean I'm not doing good? Fuck you mean I need the money? I don't need that fucking tour.
Oh,
even though
I don't
niggas
need your
dying.
sympathy, nigga.
Yeah, man, you know how niggas be, man. So I just think
Either that or the comments from the people when you start saying the names. They be like, so and so, that nigga trash. You don't need that shit. So he's bringing attention
It's just
to
not
my
a
name.
good.
Yeah.
It's not. Wow, that's insane.
Yeah,
That is
it's
insane.
hard to
Police yourself, I
It's
guess.
hard to conduct business in hip hop. You know that.
I know that. Yeah.
So yeah, one of the reasons is you just can't say names, even for a legitimate reason. Even though his point is dumb, he still can't say a name.
I think that's why I got.
That's why you hate. I hightailed it out of there.
Well, yeah, I used to be the one that go like, I think that shit was kind of whack. But then I give people like, all right, this is how let's make it better. But then you're right though. It's very emotional. It's very like you dissing me.
Yeah.
It's not. You're not giving me constructive criticism. You're dissing me.
Yeah, exactly. And let's keep it being. It's not a lot of people you can really. If you were gonna line up 50 years of hip hop, a lot of those people are dead. A lot of the great ones, anyway.
Yeah, and
then you have the staples: Big Daddy Kane, Slick Rick.
Overrated. Slick Rick is
Fun fact: Big
Slick Rick-
Daddy Kane is only a year older than Jay-Z.
Wow, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
But here's the thing too, though. Slick Rick has always been touring. Like he's always because he's a great artist.
He's a good artist.
Like all the people like that have held up. Like there's no like that's what I'm trying to say. There's no victim here. Like they're celebrating hip hop. Like it's made billions of fucking dollars. Like what do you? Why is there always like a? Oh well, somebody's not getting their credit. Somebody's this. Somebody's that. Somebody's being held down. Somebody's being held back.
I think the difference is because people like Slick Rick and people like Tech Nine are able to go on these massive monster tours, even though technically they're old school hip hop. But they have a dedicated fan base who will go wherever they go. A lot of these people are staples in the game, but they don't have a dedicated fan base anymore. A lot of their fan base is either old, moved on from the genre, or they're not going to a concert.
Maybe I'm not being fair using this guy's name, but like KRS-One, right? He's made himself like where his whole thing is, I'm the hip hop guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see him basically like benefiting off of something like this. You get what I mean?
100%. The staple.
But then also it's like, you know, do you think part of him doesn't want to name names because he would have to name like a Africa Bambaataa? Like, of course he's not getting his credit.
Nobody's in the name Africa Bambaataa. Niggas just stopped talking about him. Just like they stopped talking about that one DJ in New York. What was his name?
K-Slade died.
No,
right?
it wasn't K-Slade. Yeah, rest in peace, K-Slade. It was the other one. He was fucking a dude.
Oh,
a
C
tranny.
something.
Was it Mr. C?
Mr. C.
Mr.
C.
Mr. C. Yeah, niggas stopped
Oh,
talking
I
about Mr.
totally
C,
forgot
too.
about him.
Yeah.
I bet you he's still working though.
Yeah, working in corners. Fuck you.
Oh wait, he got in trouble, right?
I don't know.
Or did he just get exposed for
He
fucking
just got
tranny?
he just got exposed for dealing with
Oh,
trans-
he's fine. He's fine.
It's
Trust
New
me.
York. It's the Big Apple, baby.
It's New York. It's radio. They'll put him on like Y100 or something. He's the token black now.
He's on the Duran show.
Yeah. Elvis.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you just move markets. You'll be fine.
You'll be good.
Change your name. Yeah, I heard that live on the radio, and I was yelling at my fucking steering wheel.
Name somebody.
Just name somebody. This is your moment. If this is your fucking cause.
Oh fuck.
That's like you going to like you having a real hard political take that you want to get off your chest, and then you get to Congress and you go, I don't gotta say it.
You already know.
You're here.
But you know what I'm saying. Like you know what I mean.
Listen. Real Americans know what I'm talking about.
I don't have to even say it. In fact, I don't even want to say it anymore. I'm just here so I won't get fined.
So I don't get fined. What else do we have? God, a lot of race heavy stuff. We gotta
lighten
toss it
up
up a little bit.
goddammit.
You guys got anything?
Well, shit.
I have some belief in God and the devil declining.
Oh,
did you hear about that?
Wait, believe in? Well, I mean that's
You want to get
evident.
into a
That's evident, but I don't want to get into a
religious
a
conversation? What do you got?
I
What do you
do want to talk about Mia Khalifa and her take on
Ugh,
on
I don't wanna
marriage.
talk about
You don't want to talk about
I don't want to have
nut gobbler.
I don't want to have
marriage.
I don't want to get into a secular conversation. I'm gonna high road you.
I was trying to get clear away from that God talk right now. You
Let's
kidding me?
let's talk about it. Fuck it.
All right, hold on.
I'll take the religious route.
All right, so what do you want to? What are we talking about?
Let's talk about Mia.
All right, hold on.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Oh, you got it. Wait, so you don't want to talk about
No,
it?
no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna pull it up on.
I got you. All right, so we're talking
X.
about a former quote unquote sex worker, Chris. Sex worker.
You mean whore?
Yeah. I think she said 3 failed marriages, but she's telling other women how to be married and how to approach married life. You know what I mean? Because it's very important. Obviously, it's very important to her and her million fans.
And her blown out vagina. You know, she's not really even all that good looking.
Bro,
she's like kind of goofy looking.
She's only good looking with a cock in her mouth, bro.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Don't you think that's gay?
I don't even know if I'd like.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Is that kind of gay?
I don't know.
It's because you said a cock. Like it could be any cock.
Well, I mean, it could be a dildo. The point is, she only looks good in porn.
In action.
You take her out of porn, and she's just a regular fucking Indian looking chick.
Does she look better? This is how you know if it's gay. Does she look better with a big cock in her mouth or a small cock?
It's not. It's not the size. It's the motion in the ocean.
Thank you for the glizzies.
Let's listen to
Did
this.
I clean it up?
Let's listen to this whore bag talk about marriage.
Did I make it worse?
Yeah, way worse.
All right, that's right.
So I tried to tone it down with the sound effect. I tried to less gay.
Trying to make it less gay. All right.
That was that bad.
All right. I digress.
All right. So she's giving marriage advice. That's it.
Oh, we're comparing stats. Baby girl doesn't know that I am Tom Brady at this game. Married at 18, divorced at 21. Second marriage, married at 25, divorced at 28. Third engagement, engaged at 29, ended it at 30, but I kept the ring. I'm still keeping Tom Brady on his toes.
So she's bragging that no man could be around her for more than 3 years.
Pretty much.
Like they're disgusted by her. Was she doing porn during all these marriages?
Sounds like it.
No, I think and I heard her talk about this on that sports show that she had with what was that Agent Zero? Who was that again?
Agent Zero?
Yeah. Gilbert.
Yeah.
She had a sports show with Gilbert where she went into it saying that her husband at the time had issues with them going out in public, and she would be recognized as Mia Khalifa, the porn star, obviously, and dudes would be walking up trying to get pictures, and the whole time you're just trying to have some eggs with your husband. and every time a dude comes by, you gotta put yourself in the husband's shoes. Every time a dude come by to say hi to your wife because she did something to make her famous, he had his dick in his hand thinking about her. Why? And that's why they correlate. That's why they know each other.
Yeah, like isn't
you know
there?
What I mean? It's a sexual. It's like you only know my wife for being a sexual being. How does that make you comfortable? You can't live like that. I don't think you can live like I can live like that.
I think like if your wife is a porn star, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like how do you? Well, that's why I don't think the marriages last long. Like it's probably these weird dudes who are like, oh, I got a semi-attractive woman who's somewhat well-known.
I guarantee they fetishize her at first. Yeah. And then it's just like after you're done watching porn.
Are those the ones that
disgusting.
barely got pussy in life, finally locked the bitch?
Or what it was that they were paying her to fuck first, and then they eventually were like, listen, I think we can be something. He bought his way into her fucking heart.
You can never really tell with these chicks, man. But yeah, you want to finish? Let her finish telling her story.
Sure.
Remember, kids, if she smokes, she pokes.
We should not be afraid to leave these men. We are not stuck with these people. Marriage is not a sanctimonious thing. It is paperwork. It's something, it's a commitment you make to someone. But if you feel like you're not getting anything from that commitment and you're trying, you gotta go. You gotta go. You have to go.
Oh.
I know it's difficult to fill out paperwork and to make.
That makes sense to why she's probably divorced so many times, because she just doesn't, she sees it as a thing to do.
Yeah.
Just like,
it's just whatever. She doesn't see it as a commitment made before God or anything like that. It's all paperwork to her. Which, I mean, it's not like people make it sound like you have to sign this fucking telephone book worth of contracts. It's just one paper and there's be a notary and that's it.
I bet you she's more addicted to maybe addicted is a hard word, but she's more into the moment.
Bro, of course.
Like,
all of these chicks,
I get to wear white and pretend to be a normal girl for a minute.
That's what it's the princess
People
thing.
pretend they didn't see me get fucking gangbanged.
The princess thing is all of these chicks want that. You know what I mean? That moment where they get to be the center of attention. They have all their friends there. They get given away to the man of their dreams and whisked off into the future. It's just that we've seen her vagina, so it's
no, but I think
hard
it's
for her to get married.
I think it's a little different from the princess thing.
Mm.
It's the queen thing. It's that they try to look at it almost like how they think we look at it, with like, oh, I bagged another one kind of thing.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean?
She's trying to think like a man and act like a woman.
That's why she's going, I'm the Tom Brady of this. She's collecting rings. It's like a championship to her. You get what I'm saying? I got a dude to give his life to me, but then I didn't really see it that way. He saw it that way, maybe.
Mm.
Yeah, she's a piece of shit, basically.
Yeah.
But that's why, that's what happens when you took away the religious aspect from marriage. See how I brought the religion back in there?
It was nice. That was nice.
But seriously though, there's no like sanctity to it. Like she said.
She said their marriage is not sanctimonious.
Kinda.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's the purpose.
But to keep it real, I bet you at her weddings, it wasn't like traditional. I bet you they were probably doing like body eating and shit like that.
I bet you not. I bet you it was
so.
very traditional.
You think it was traditional?
I guarantee you.
Probably the first one.
No, I bet you. I bet you all of
too.
them.
Think
I
so.
bet because this is what I think happened is when she got married. I bet you she demanded, "I have this kind of wedding." It was a Ben Stiller wedding, Ben Stiller movie wedding.
Ben Stiller do be getting ran over by his females.
Yeah,
a lot.
So he was, yeah, he basically was okay. You want the lilies? You want this? All right, they're 100,000, but fuck it, whatever makes my happy wife, happy life, huh? Huh?
That's not true, King. What about your happiness? That matters too, brother.
It matters first.
It matters first.
It matters first. Yeah.
You can never make a woman happy. So
it's words live by.
Women are happy when other people are happy around them.
So make yourself happy first.
Even if she won't acknowledge that.
And you can't
That's
know
what it
happy unless you know happy.
Right.
Damn, was that a quadruple entendre? I'm still thinking about that. Holy shit.
One fucked my mind. But yeah, then there's obviously the porn element. She just fucked her life. She ruined her life.
Yeah. I mean,
somebody needs to tell her that.
What's that white lady that fucked 50 Cent?
Oh, Chelsea.
Yeah, she's gonna be another Chelsea Handler.
Yeah.
Old and alone and
dried up eggs.
Dried up eggs, yep.
The only difference is we've seen her pussy.
Pussy.
Her asshole and her titties.
Well, she might as well see that light, the end of that tunnel.
That's a long tunnel.
Long beat up tunnel. Let's see. I feel like we've gotten most of it.
Time is it? I feel like we can rap.
Yeah, we might as well. Oh Jesus, I didn't realize the time.
It's getting late.
Holy shit.
I take one to the crib. Yeah, we out.
Yeah, let's call it a night. Hey, we thank everybody for jumping in. Maybe we'll just read through some of the chats before we as we're making our way out. Well, we're gonna be doing our next verses. It's gonna be you guys, right?
Yep.
So I guess we can give the sort of lineup.
Yeah, Ludacris versus
Wiz Khalifa.
Skrill's taking Ludacris.
I am.
Got to.
Wonder will be taking Wiz Khalifa.
We're gonna try and not go 0-5. So we'll see.
Yeah, you're on a losing streak. You gotta pick it up.
Oh yeah, I'm cold.
You're really cold.
Cold.
The cooler. And then we'll be doing. Me and Wonder figured out our battle. We're gonna be doing the producer battle. So he's taking Pharrell. I'll be taking Timbaland. And bless you, sir.
And I'll finally get to judge.
Yeah, you've never got to judge. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, and I'm impartial because we can go either way for me. I like both gentlemen, so we'll see.
We're trying to still figure out the formula for that one, so we might have a different formula for that. And then
hip hop rock.
That also we got to figure out the formula. But the next one me and you are gonna do will be D12.
D12
versus Wu-Tang.
Versus Wu-Tang.
I'm taking the Dirty Dozen.
Yeah, I'm taking the RZA, the Jizza.
Can't name anymore. ODB.
Hey, don't forget ODB's in there.
ODB.
Oh, you gonna have a rough day. I'm saying.
How are we gonna do that one?
Make it interesting.
We might have to do a different format for that too, because it's a group.
Well,
do we do? Because
I was thinking if they're in the group, their songs should count. It's Wu-Tang. They're affiliated.
But then what am I going to do? 5 Eminem songs?
I mean, you could.
I'm going to play Rockstar from Bizarre.
Please don't.
We'll figure out the format for that, but that'll be the third one coming down the pipeline there. So D12 versus Wu-Tang. We'll try to promote those a little bit better so you know the dates and all that stuff, you know, when they show up. We want to have more judges in the audience too. Make it a little more interesting. So Brian Brumbelow, come over to the Misfit Nation. Oh, let me put it up on the thing.
Misfit Nation Radio.
You know who I'd love to have as a judge? Birdman.
Oh,
I mean, come on.
Yeah, come on.
Birdman. His word may take precedence over everybody.
Birdman, we need you for the next battle, bro.
Yes, that's the #1 radio station in all of Pound Town, Misfit Nation Radio on Twitch at the Misfit Nation. You can also find it on Podbean, misfitnation.podbean.com, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get our audio version. That's not live though, so yeah, you're gonna have to get that after. There it is. Boom.
Nice.
All right. Anything you guys got to promote?
I'm back tomorrow. It's happening. I'm streaming in the morning. Skrillkill, SKRILLKIIL on Twitch.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Just follow me on all social media platforms. I am under IAMWUNDA. Yeah.
Follow you or join you?
No, they can follow me now.
Oh,
okay.
You're officially starting the cult. Well, no, fuck all the other shit. X, follow me on X at Crishaun the Don. Also Twitter. Also YouTube. I'm gonna be doing some stuff over there.
K-Fabe's got a new channel, right?
Oh yes, K-Fabe.
yeah.
K-Fabe. Which, by the way, SummerSlam is tomorrow. We can't do a watch along. I'm not gonna be available. I don't think you're available.
Yeah, I won't be available.
Mentally, right?
No. I'm gonna watch it, but I won't be available though.
Yeah, to sit there and
so.
Well, I mean, will you watch it eventually? Why don't you guys just do a review?
Oh, we're gonna do a review. That's what I was gonna say. So, if you haven't followed us on the Kayfabe channel, I got to make a little graphic for that. Actually, Jesus, it's at Kayfabe Cartel on.
It's easy.
Yeah. I'll put it in the description at some point. I just didn't. I actually totally forgot about that. Jesus.
What one to say it? Okay, it's the Kayfabe Cartel.
Absolutely. We'll figure out a time and date for that.
Cool.
And I guess that's all.
Nice. Peace.
All right.
Bye.
Fuck off.
This episode of the Misfit Nation podcast is over. But that doesn't mean the conversation has to end. So if you're not a socially awkward queer, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or at the Misfit Nation. Also, help us prepare for our inevitable YouTube ban by following us on alternative platforms like Rumble and Odyssey at the Misfit Nation. And if you're tired of looking at our ugly mugs, you can listen to the audio version of the show on Apple Podcasts or Podbean. That's misfitnation.podbean.com.